guys, hello, it's Natalie here from Hyena and we are here today with Amandeep, who is my dear friend from university, and she's come here all the way from, you guessed it, India, to study with us Poles here, and she's even learning Polish. Say something in Polish for us.
Mówi tylko trochę polsku. Czy mówisz po angielsku? That's my favorite phrase. It's easier to get away with Polish.
I still think that it's remarkable that you're trying to even learn Polish anyway, so...
I have a streak of more than 365 days, probably 385 or more.
You see? And now you are really living the Hyena Guru motto, because you are actually doing what I tell everyone to do, as in baby steps, little bits, every day, small doses at a time, and you will learn.
Yes. Thank you for always reminding me that.
Anyways, the reason we're here today is because, well, first of all, I wanted to introduce Aman, who is a pretty special person to me, to the entire world as a part of Hyena Guru. We are not yet a huge collective, but we are hoping to one day become a strong team of people, like-minded individuals, who want to make the world a happier, healthier, safer place. And I personally feel like the goal towards that, the way towards achieving that goal, is by promoting education and promoting self-awareness, and also striving to make people more aware of the potential dangers and also challenges that are before them and helping them.
Yes.
And that's why we have Aman here. Let's start with you telling us a little bit about who Aman even is and how you can tell us more, because I heard something about a blog somewhere along the lines.
Yes, well, as Natalie just introduced, my name is Amandeep. I'm from India. I'm 19. I'm going to be turning 20 in October. So you're invited.
I don't like parties, but I'll try and show up.
It's not going to be like that kind of party.
Oh.
Just people around in the house. House party. With alcohol.
But you realize that for me, a party is like two people, right? That's a party.
That's a twosome. With 3 people, it's a threesome. More people, it's an orgy.
Never done something like that, actually. And in some ways, it's kind of weird that a company that primarily does teach English and do some travels with Hyena Travels. Check us out on Instagram. There should be a handle there, I hope. I don't know how to do that yet, though. In any case, it's kind of weird that we are the ones trying to start a sex positivity campaign and trying to spread the word about how important it is to take care of your prophylaxis and your health. But it is kind of how we ended up, and that is what we hope to do, and you are a very big part of that. Can you tell us a little bit about what sexual health education is like in India?
Well, in India, it's like the part that where I grew in and where I studied in the school, nobody ever talked about it. Nobody ever wanted to talk about it. They were like, you're just too young to even think about something like that. And even during school, when we used to even get too close with just our friends, and they would be people would just look. Teachers would be like, oh, separate. Even if it was just a friendly. And I've never hugged anyone in India.
Really?
Yeah.
We hug every single time we see each other.
I mean, I started hugging people when I came here.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, until high school, a boy. I've never hugged a boy in India. Yeah, it was like that strict.
I think that actually, paradoxically, growing up in the kind of climate where sexuality is taboo, where, let's be honest, at the end of the day, the goal is to secure some kind of a marriage, whether it's just some contract your parents arranged a lot of the times. I'm assuming that's true still, yes?
True, but as I say personally, for me, that's not true. Because my mom is like, if you want to get married around 30 or something. Not just yet. You're too young. Just go out, earn, live your life, be independent and everything, and just enjoy it until you can. And my dad's also fine with me not marrying at all.
Well, that's a very nice approach. I feel like it's a modern approach, and I don't know.
My parents are okay with me if I want to get married or if I don't want to get married. It's not a burden on me.
Would you say that that's standard in India nowadays? Because I've heard various things. I may not be an Indologist, but I have talked to a few of you guys. I don't know why I have so many Indian friends. I don't exactly get how this happened.
Because we're everywhere.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, in any
no,
case,
it's not a maybe. We're just everywhere.
Okay.
Even if you go to a small part of any country, you will find at least one Indian there. We're just everywhere.
Well, you're right. I did find an Indian guy.
I mean, there are a lot of us in our country, and we're everywhere else too.
Well, okay, let's not go into our political debates or demographics, honestly, let's leave it. But in any case, would you say that it is standard for Indians to have this approach where marriage is no longer seen as the end-all goal, or do you feel like it is still common?
I would say it is still very common, yes. It's because of the culture.
I feel like in Poland, we still do have this approach in many smaller areas. I did, for sure, when I was a child, have this approach around me where it was kind of expected that I would end up married at some point, obviously to a man. And, well, I maybe don't feel, let's say, free discussing every single aspect of my sexuality here on camera. On the other hand, I would never, I think, limit myself to saying that I can only be with a man. But frankly speaking, I've never really imagined myself having to get married ever, but then everyone in my entire life has always kind of pushed the idea that I will end up married at some point. It's not an if, it's a when. And I feel like that's why Poland and India, even though it's, 10,000 kilometers apart? Or 8,000 at least?
Could be more.
Yeah.
Less.
Even though there's such a big distance between us, we're so similar in some ways. There's no caste system here in Poland, but really, we have our own problems, and I don't even know if sometimes they're not harder to overcome because we're just so intrinsic in the mentality. Maybe not so much in people living in Warsaw or Krakow, but I think in people living in smaller towns, it's still quite present. So.
And about the caste system, it's not just like there's just one.
Oh, wow. Multiple
so like one is like for Hindu people, and then there's one for like the Sikh or Punjabi people.
Oh.
So like there are also different types, depending on the religion, I'd say. Yeah.
So in any case, now that we know a little bit about your background, perhaps you could also explain why you wanted to join Hyena Guru. What made you even come to us? And then we'll discuss what exactly you're doing with us.
Well, I did not go to Hyena Guru. Hyena Guru came to me in form of Natalie.
I am basically a godsend.
Yes.
I'm going to get roasted by Catholics, probably Christians, and maybe even Hindu people, but
who cares?
Who cares, exactly. Would you say that cooperating with us is something that you feel like can also help you grow as a person? Because it's important to our mission.
Definitely, because as for you, you do not just treat me as your employee or just a friend. You're always there to help me in like any way possible. And you're not just a friend or just a boss or just one thing. You're just like too many things in one person.
Too many is a very good way to name it, honestly. Also, what do you feel is your mission to accomplish with us at Hyena Guru? Because I feel like everyone who joins, because we don't have a huge team yet, but you guys have seen Jacob already on our website with the merchandise. And then there's Zosia, who designed our Hyena Guru merchandise, which, let me just say, I am not wearing it today just because I came here by bike. We are in Warsaw. I live in Grodzisk. It's 30 kilometers away. I brought a mic and I brought my laptop and I brought my phone, and I did not have enough space or time to even do laundry to bring the Hyena Guru clothing. But you guys can find it in the link down below. So just click on. Exactly. Thank you. Now, tell us please, what do you feel like is your mission with Hyena Guru?
My mission, at first, it was just like helping you. And then I thought it was just like, by helping you, I can also help myself. I can learn more about myself, about other people. I mean, I always tried to not just stay into the Indian culture and like experience other things. So I have an idea. I never want to leave my roots, of course, but I want to experience more and learn more. So it's not just about helping you, but it's also helping me.
And actually, I love that because some people might go and say that you're supposed to be altruistic and help others just to help them, which I think is a lie. I frankly don't really believe in altruism. I'm also not doing this for altruist reasons because I feel deep satisfaction from seeing that the people I help mold and grow and help thrive are actually thriving then. And so for me, I can see Aman in 2 years, and I see Aman as being a happy, healthy young woman who maybe you're not a sexual health and sex positivity activist anymore. Maybe you're doing something different. But the point is you will have used that experience that you've gained with us, which maybe it's not some giant corporation, but at the same time, we do learn a lot of things here because we do this stuff on our own.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's amazing that you see that you're also developing yourself by working with us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm aiming for.
And that's what we're gonna achieve.
Yes. And you'll see my growth.
Exactly, we all. Can you tell us a little bit about what your main project is at Hyena Guru right now?
Well, as with most things at Hyena Guru, it's many things all at once. So currently I'm in charge of promoting the HPV campaign, and in some ways I'm also a guinea pig because I'm being used as a guinea pig.
How exactly?
Because I'm actually getting vaccinated myself as part of my project.
Maybe to just help everyone understand, because this is complicated stuff. Well, it's easy and complicated. Like Aman, she came from a background where there wasn't that much sexual education in India.
Not as much, just not at all.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And, well, I won't lie, when I met you girls, because we also have another friend, well, I was a little bit shocked by how little education there was, but frankly, it's not much better in Poland sometimes.
Yeah, as I heard from you.
Yes, exactly. Well, honestly, sexuality is an important part of us, and I just feel that realizing that aspect of our personalities can also help in realizing other aspects. Because really, when you feel confident... Yes, exactly. Plus, I won't lie, I sometimes worry about the lack of knowledge in this country, and I feel like, well, lack of awareness about prophylaxis or contraception is one thing that may lead to certain unwanted developments, but I would rather protect my students and other people from.
Yes, please protect me.
You see?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like a walking condom. Kind of. Let's be honest. All right, well, in any case, I think we're going to be wrapping things up here. Guys, let us know what you thought about this. We're getting started, and we really want to spread the good word. I'm not Jesus, though. Yes. We're sexually positive, okay?
Yes.
We're sexually positive, so...
Always.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us here today, and...
Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for joining. People like you are what make my passion, and... Well, they're what make me want to sleep 4 hours a day and think about how the world relationships.
Thank you so much. And not just for this whole podcast, but for everything. Just remember. It's not even that long, but it feels like we've known each other really long.
Sister from another mister.
Yes. Shout out to my dad.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much, and see you next time.